welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. I have been up to no kind of good. Well, good for me. Trying to get my base up going a little more. And the first thing I decided is this thing is just too open, obviously. I mean, I didn't plan on keeping it open, but I wasn't sure what to do. So I've actually taken some cobblestone fence, and I have 5, then 4, and then 3. Even underneath where you can't see, I just figured I'd make full archways, and I have them spaced out. There's 2 block, 3 block, 3 block, 3 block, 2 block. And so I'm going to put some sort of roof on it. I'm still not sure what. I really like the way this looks, like the scaffolding of a roof. And I think once I cover it with something, it's not going to look like it's the scaffolding of. It's going to cover it up, right? This right here is just a little barricade because mobs were jumping down here, causing me trouble, landing on my head. I've died more than I care to admit. Whoa, don't know what that was. But the more exciting thing, I think, is this monstrosity. And this is ugly, and I was desperate to just get it done. So of course I just finished with whatever blocks I had on hand. So that's derpy as all get out, but I plan on fixing it up. Might start with removing some of these trees that are close by. I kind of actually, here's my idea. I wanted to cover it in log in a way that makes it just look like it's a giant tree. Possibly. Not sure. Not sure if that would work. So you hear these zombies. Oh, what's all this? Yeah, I've been busy. Kind of. It's a few hours of work, I think. Come in here with the backwards opening door. Oh gosh, okay, that scared me. And I found a spawner. I think I showed this to you all before. I don't remember if I did. But I found a mob spawner really close to my base. I was looking for a way in. I don't have an official way in. I don't really want to break this all open, but I kind of do. For the viewers. Now, I originally had a problem with these stupid baby zombies. And look at... He might be able to get to me, actually. I'm not sure. But there's 2 on top, so they can't spawn on top and just sit there. And anywhere else they land, it's going to hit water. And there's a 2 space gap below this, so that they won't get stuck as they're sliding down. Over there, there's just a path that goes this way, then it goes down a little, then it goes that direction. Hi, little guy. Little jerk. No, wait. That's not what that goes. That's not where that goes. So from there, they come down this way. And in here, you can guess, is a mob elevator. A mob-evator, I've heard people call it. Sounds weird. And I got this cool glass here so you can kind of see. I think I like this color. I use red because they're evils. They're mobs. They're bad. And, yeah. The problem is the baby zombies. The baby zombies will just get stuck there. And I came back here after doing I don't even know what. But it was just filled and filled and filled and filled with baby zombies. It was so horrible. So now what we actually have is going straight across. There is the sign, and then there's a block of water. So any 2 tall mobs that hit that will start to do their little climb, climb, climb. But the baby zombies, some of them will kind of get into that block, but they can't because they're only one block high. They can never get to the second one. So eventually they'll kind of fall down, and most of them won't even make it to that one. They'll just slide under, and what's below that sign is just a pit. I think it's about 3 blocks deep, and there's lava there. So any baby zombies that want to spawn in here to try to ruin my day are more than welcome to. They're just going to be eliminated. Besides, if they could make it up, it'd be trouble here, because then they just run out. And this is not big enough for them to get out. And it has 2 modes. This is catch everything. And this will just get the lucky ones, I guess you could call them, and the ones with gear. And I might make some adjustments on the fall, because really what I'd like to do is I'd like to have the setup where you could capture everything or kill everything. But as it is, I think it's pretty good. Lots of stuff will die, and I think it has to do with at the very top when they're kind of doing their jump thing on the water. If they happen to fall as they're up higher, they get that just slight bit extra height. Because I believe this guy probably has maybe 1 life left. You can't really tell by hitting them, because there's some randomization. With just a regular punch, you might actually do 0 damage. And then, my enchanting table. Oh, you didn't see that yet. There. Now it's reset. My enchanting table, I only have 1. It was in my base area there. I've moved it over here because I figured my enchanting table should be by where I'm getting experience. And originally I had put down 2 stone and a bookshelf, with the idea being I was going to put some fence posts above it, make it look like it's hanging. When I realized, oh, that doesn't affect the enchanting table. Well, that sucks. So after some reworking, do I have stone? Brick. No, I need to cook up some more. Let me finish that thought in a second here. We want to get, look at all this stuff I have, by the way. We want to get our oven. I know I have, they're right there. That's why I can't find them. Just this sort of thing takes a little bit of time, so I just want to get this cooking. Do I not have another stack? That's fine. I'll toss in the iron after this is done, and we won't waste any of the lava. So then I thought, well, I don't want to break it, because I still don't have a lot of paper. So I'll move it with a piston. So I went ahead and made a piston, and I've been lucky enough to find a few slimes here and there in my base. I'm walking around. And so I use that to push it down, and like, wait a minute, why don't I just go all out? Why don't I just make it so you can activate it? So the plan is to have a bookshelf here, glowstone, bookshelf on top, which won't do anything, but I think it'll look good. And maybe, let me get a block here. We'll use some dirt. So it'd look like that, a bookshelf, and I might not do that actually. Or I might just take this block out and put a solid stone block there. So a solid stone block and then another bookshelf and a glowstone. And these bookshelves right here, they won't do anything because it's too high up. But I think it would look good. So there'd be 4 columns. I'd leave a little 1 block to walk through. So it'd be like walking in here like this. That might feel a little cramped. I'm not sure, but I think it'll look cool. I think that outweighs it. And I had a switch here. I didn't mean to place those. Sorry. I had a switch here, which works, but I thought it looked funny there, so I got the switch moved over here. And it's actually a double piston thing, just because I thought that would be the easiest way. So you actually have a piston up there, sticky piston with a redstone block, and then it'll push it down here, which will connect to this and power all those, which kind of makes it sound a little more mechanical, which is kind of neat too, because there's a couple things popping off at the same time. That's kind of hard to see, but yeah, like that. Very cool. Actually, before I place that, it does not take that long to make stone. No, it does not. Oh, see, this is almost done, so let's grab this. Well, pop that in there, take that out so it can cook, and put those in there. There we go. I've gone through so much stone brick. It is kind of sad. So there. And we're thinking about that. Except it does that weird lighting thing, which I despise. No, I'm going to find a different solution. I like the stairs there better. Even though it does feel kind of cramped still. But I like it like this. And I'm not sure even about putting a bookshelf there. Let's see how that... This is basically how it would feel. This is how you kind of walk in. It's awkward, but I think it's okay. And I have 30 levels. So what should I enchant? I've kind of wanted to enchant some books, but you actually cannot get stuff that great. It's kind of sad. I don't know. What should we enchant? I did enchant this one with... It wasn't high level. Actually, let's look at this. How high could I enchant it? Do I even have something here? This is enchantable. We're not going to do it. 12? See, this only gives us 12. That's no good. We need more bookshelves is what we need. Alright. I know what I need to do. I need to go get some more bookshelves. The other thing we're going to work on today, we'll work on it together, is I need storage. I need so much storage. And what I have for storage is whatever I want to build back this way. It's pretty cleaned out. Got a lot we can do here. Is that rain? I hear like this gentle, gentle noise, and I can't tell if it's just some feedback or... Actually, thanks to the magic of 1.7, there we go. There's times when I'll keep the weather on, but this is not one of those times. Okay, for fun, before we cut out and come back, let's kill these guys. I'm looking for my workbench, which I've put away because it was actually in my way. Of course, now I have two. We're gonna make a few chests. And that's not enough. Oh gosh, there's starting to be too many of them. Are you telling me I finally ran out of wood? I had so much wood. Okay, I can use this stuff. That ain't too bad. Do. There's a chest. And what I want to do is empty my inventory. I got that shovel, by the way, as a drop. I'm going to show it to you right here in a second. This shovel. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 3, fortune 2. Incredible. So there's probably not too many here, but let's just start moiting them. I said that completely wrong. Moida. And if I can get a looting sword, oh, that's what I want. We should equip a sword. Excuse me, enchant a sword. We should enchant a sword. Okay, that's going to count as... So let's see what we got. Well, protection 2, respiration 1, protection 3, unbreaking 3, and protection 2. That's not too terrible. It's not fabulous, but it's not too terrible. 35 rotten flesh and a potato. But you can also get some pretty incredible things. I'll show you some of the things I've got when we get back. But I'm going to go collect some supplies so that we can start to build a proper storage room, and so we can actually enchant something at level 30. I had to stop by the Nether briefly for some of my other supplies. Actually, I stopped by the Nether to get some of what I thought I had, which was some more stone bricks, and as you see in my bar, a total of 7. That's it. That's all I have left here. I've used them all. Did he get it? No, he hasn't got it yet. So Chris had left a sign in my base asking for some of this dark oak. And so I took 8 of the saplings that I gathered, and I planted them. And Chris, if you're watching this, I used your bone meal. So those are your trees. That's how I see it. This corner is really dark. If I had a torch on me, I would put something there. I'm curious. Yeah, that still goes nowhere. I shouldn't walk around on somebody's base. Ooh, potion stand. I might borrow that. Not take it, but use it here. Or actually, Cherry has one she said I could use. I'm getting sidetracked again. Darkened oak. And just a bunch of dark oak wood and some slime balls, because he was looking for some slime balls earlier too. But yeah. I saw that glass. I thought, does he have something inside? No. Anyway, I'll see you on the flip side. What was I just saying? I have a brewing stand. I moved one over there. See, I was just most recently recording some footage for Pantheon. Let's Play Pantheon. Check it out, by the way. Hey. And I don't have a brewing stand there. And I was just in a situation where I was like, man, I wish I had a brewing station. So for some reason I got that crossed and thought, I don't have a brewing station here. But of course I do. Why wouldn't I? My small reed farm hasn't really made enough sugar cane to really do anything with, so we're gonna have to hold off on this, but it should be growing while we're down here doing our thing. Why does that look like it's done nothing? Oh, that's bugged. Do I have anything else that even needs to be cooked, or that could even be cooked? A single potato. Those can't be full. That's really strange. Well, we got this. And what else? That's all I see. So I'm going to toss that in there and call that good. But if it stays lit, I'm going to go ahead and probably just break those, because I don't feel right cheating. I feel like that'd be cheating. I was able to take a couple of the bows that I had. Where's my pick? I had one with infinity. Yes, infinity. 1, 2, 3. And I combined that with the other one that I had been working on. It took like 36 levels, something crazy high. And so now I have a power 4, unbreaking 3, infinity 1. Now I just need an arrow, of which I don't actually have one. So we're going to clear out a room. I actually do not have in mind a design quite yet, but I would like it to feel like it's bigger as you walk into it. So that means we're going to go 4 high. Whoop. And I left this 3 thick just to feel kind of like grand. And then let's see, if we go 3, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 3, 3, and 2 more. So I am imagining using I shouldn't be walking around with all this iron, and I should have more torches with me. Pop that in there. Here's some coal, and we'll get our torches made. I'm going to use the system where you have the chest staggered. Maybe put an occasional stair so that you have the light come through. And this would be the floor level. So actually we might go higher than 4. We'll just have to see what we can comfortably reach. And just because I don't really know how much storage I'm going to need. But whatever I do here, I'm probably going to replicate something similar for my base. Because I started out organized, but as I got a lot more items, it became much, much more difficult. For now, we'll just use this cheaper material that I don't really care about as the filler. And we'll try a few things, try to see how we can get it all laid out. Let's build one side together, and then if it looks like we got something good, I can switch out and go ahead and build up the other side. So like I said, 4 high. And it's nice to have a diamond pick, but I wish I had better enchants. But we'll deal with that later. And if we don't want to just stagger them, if we don't want to just have them zigzagged, like a checker pattern, then we'll need to make some trap chests. So we can put them right next to each other. I'm concerned about labeling in that case. So right now, you'd have like this kind of business, and you'd have a stair here with a light behind it. Let's make up a stair real quick. Doot, 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 doot. I really just want one. And I don't want it to be cobble, but for just seeing how it looks purposes. Oh, that's going to be fun. Come on, break it. Bam. And the chest goes there. And this goes like that. And so you can kind of see their stuff back there. If you look at the angle, that's a little weird, but it opens. This won't open because of this block. The only thing I don't like that the chest opens into a block. I don't know, visually it's just kind of, it's upsetting. Wonder how that'll look. Will that look like it just goes all the way through? Well, it will for if you're looking at the bottom, but if you're looking at the top, it won't. So there's kind of no point to doing it that way. We could also use glass. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I think we will just stick with 3 high. Still keep the building itself 4 high. So I was going to go make more chests, but I got plenty. Like this. I kind of wanted them all facing the same direction for OCD purposes, but whatever. I had to redo a few bits, but here we got the stair and the torch. And then we got the double chest. Bam. And everything should be able to open. And as for labeling, I'm not sure if we want to put a sign on the chest or specifically to the side with an arrow just so we remember. Like these signs would be pointing to their left, these signs would be pointing to the right. And so we got this, and we'll build one over here. And I might leave this as an unfinished hallway, or I might put something here, I don't know, maybe a brewing stand? Probably. Yeah, that's a good idea. Brewing stand. Or we'll have a brewing stand in the center. And some chests here specifically just for potions, as it relates to these jerks over here. Speaking of these jerks, yeah, let's go. I'm not sure if they're gonna despawn. Ooh, it's night. Let's run to our bed. Do you like how I include you guys on everything, you guys and gals? Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Our bed. It's kind of creepy, huh? It's kind of like it at work or a job or at home. If somebody's asking you to do something, it's like, hey, let's go do this. Okay. And then they're gone. Where are they? So really the best thing to do with these would be to plant more, so that upon next harvest, it is a greater bounty. However, I need bookshelves now. Not later, now. So let's see what we can get with this. Do I still have the leather? Yes, I do. I have 8 leather with me. So in theory, if I had enough paper, which I probably don't, then I could make a couple books. Bookshelves. 3. Yeah. I can make 2 more bookshelves, which probably honestly isn't enough to get me to 30. But that's only enough to get me 5 books, which is only enough to get me 1 bookshelf. Dang it. Do I not got nothing? Yeah, like I'm going to start looking through those chests that I just put there. Let's see, nothing here. Oh, there's a paper. It's just 1 paper, though. And nada. Dang it. Let's see what 1 bookshelf will get us. My whole theory behind setting all this up was I wanted to be able to get some tools that weren't lame. Because then when I'm building stuff, I can just like plow through the walls. I could even put some bookshelves in this spot down below with another sticky piston and route the wire for this to kind of do the same thing as up here, so that when you flip the switch you actually get 8 of these, which probably would have a bigger impact anyway. Let's see. I guess I could go all 14, complicated, and make it 18. We can get 18. 18's not bad. For the sake of fun and entertainment, do we want to do an iron sword or a diamond sword? You know, I don't have a lot of diamonds, so let's go with an iron sword. And actually, this guy's almost dead. This guy's just about dead. I'd rather reuse these if I could, but that's not going to actually give me enough. So we'll just make a fresh one. But as for these guys, they can be combined. And if I get any more, then we can just mix those together so we're not wasting materials. Not that I need to worry about iron. I think I'm pretty well set for iron. And this is going to be the last thing we do. So before we do that, let me put something up here. I don't have enough black clay, but I just wanted to see how this would look. This red here just seems kind of bright. Ooh, actually, I could reclaim that. I don't need that there. We could put what? We could put a piece of gravel there. Womp. And this guy... Do I have another one up there? That's strange. Well, you can't put gravel there, that's for sure. Let's see if I can fit this in there. Doot. Okay. So for this side... Is that enough? Oh, nice, that is enough. That's the black, which looks like a dark brown. I think it kind of matches too much with that. The red seems like super bright, though. So maybe not that, but maybe the gray clay? We'll try that. We'll try that at a different time. But for now, let's see what we can do. 14. No, I know for a fact I can get at least 18. So let's just go for 18. Come on, 18. Isn't this exciting? There's 17. You know what? 17 is an odd number, and it has a 7. I'm going to go with 17. And to find out what the enchantment is that we got, you're going to have to tune into the next... No, that'd be horrible. That's stupid. I'm scared. What if it sucks? Sharpness 2, unbreaking 2. Okay, that's not lame, but it ain't that great. It's not the bow I have. But actually, that shouldn't be too difficult to upgrade. So I guess there's that. I need these books so badly, but let's throw an enchantment on there. 14, 15. Let's see if we can get another 17. No? There's a 16. Let's go with 15 then. 15. Then we won't look at that. You could pause the video and rewind it a few frames if you want. But let's get... How'd I get a 1? Yeah, I don't have nearly enough bookshelves. But I would basically like the switch to change from 1 mode to sharpness 1 to level 30 mode. And power 2. Not horrible, not great. Look at this. This is crazy. Crazy. Did I put away my sword? Yes. I'm going to empty my inventory and see just one last swing here and see what we can find from our friends, the zombies. And I also need to devise a little glowstone that comes down with the flick of a lever. It won't probably stop it completely, but it'll slow it down at least. You know, it's too bad these guys can't drop paper, 'cause then I'd be set. And I ain't making no witch farm. I've seen how complicated those are. That's crazy. The last guy always seems to drop all the good stuff. Gold chestplate, protection 2, protection 3. Not bad. Now let me show you some of the more amazing things. I'll put them in here. Unbreaking 3, undamaged, protection 3, respiration 1, fire protection 3, and unbreaking 3. Protection 2, respiration 1, aqua affinity 1, protection 3, blast protection 3 and unbreaking 3, protection 2 and unbreaking 2, and protection 2. Just unbreaking, unbreaking, blast protection. I mean, but these were free items. Free! From these jerks. Thanks, jerk. You just give me another thing. I don't need any more things. Not until I can get it organized and get it all set up in here. So I still have quite a few improvements that we need to put into effect in this place, and we definitely need to start on my base. I mean, come on. Why would you have a base that is never actually built on? I gotta get going on that. But that's all gonna have to be next time. I'll see what I can get done in the in-between. But for now, this has been bRanN. I will see you next video. Have a great day.